everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Melanin Tingz Podcast, where melanin represents the unity and the diversity of life on Earth. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. And my name is Damiel Turner. I'm your host, and let's get into it. I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers, and I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much because I took some time off to do some reflection and to also like get things, in order. Just so this can be a process of it can flow. Like this just can be a great thing. You know what I'm saying? I try not to make everything about work because when it's about work, you can't really find your passion in it. And I love the passion within and learning to like love myself and growth. I mean, it's been a lot of growth over the years, a lot of growth, especially this past 2 years. It's been a lot of growth. Okay. Nobody talks about the reality and the hardships of understanding and knowing that you are worth everything, that you are worth something. Nobody talks about that. And trust me, if anybody else is going through a situation where they had to clean up messes that wasn't their own, I know how that feels. I've been there. And it just it really shows us that we have the power, that we are the ones that take the initiative to change our life and our reality and our perspective on what we want it to be. And it also shows us that really taking accountability and also taking accountability and realizing that you make the choices. Like everything that you do in life, it was your choice, but a lot of us are like operating through that subconscious mind. And I've operated out of my subconscious mind for quite a while until I started, becoming more conscious and everything. But it was like really hard. Like, and then when people don't really talk about either, like waking up is not an easy process. Like it gets realizing a lot of things that you didn't know before really will. It kind of put me in shambles a little bit. I was like, wow, like all along, but yeah, nobody really talks about the hardships of knowing that you're worth something, and really believing in yourself, And that's like really one of the main topics that I want to talk about today. Because like even with me taking the time off, like I was talking about in the beginning, me taking the time off and going within and searching within, because I want to use my voice and my platform for the higher and the greater good. And I remember at a point in time when it wasn't okay for us to speak up. It wasn't okay for the chosen ones to speak up and speak how they feel and things like that. Even the ones that were doing it, you know what I'm saying? It was like hard for them to do it, or they were being silenced, So it's just great to see that we are able to do that now. And it's also great seeing that it's now a timeline shift. Like it's literally two worlds going on right now. And it's like the world of, it got people living in hell and it got people living in heaven on earth. And, it's just which side are you on? But, yeah. I really, really, really deeply want to talk about believing in yourself. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I kind of get emotional talking about this topic only because I've been a person that is kind of been like shunned for a long time. Like I was shunned, not like my light, a lot of people just tried to dim my light, like a lot of people tried to dim my light because they seen it in me. um and I've always had people tell me like I was different and all of those things, knowing who you are, especially being a kid and being like programmed to listen to whatever adults say, your parents say, things like that, and learning to really like learning to love yourself, like your unconditional self, and not seeking that validation or anything from anyone else. Yes, like seriously. But back on topic, because I be getting off topic, y'all. That's that Pisces and Mercury in me. I be getting off topic. I be all over the place on my conversations. But yeah, so believing in yourself. One thing I do want to say to anybody that's watching right now, please believe in yourself and try not to take too many opinions outside of you, or go seeking for that validation, because like when you have a vision, only you can see your vision. Like nobody really can't see your vision how you see it, because you don't see it in the physical, you seen it in the spiritual. You didn't see it in the physical. It's not, you have to manifest it into the physical. And it's not even like really good to tell people like things like true authenticity is just you doing it, you creating it, and then when it manifests into the physical, people can state their opinions, have their judgment, whatever, and even then you shouldn't let it get to you. I usually take that, and it just drives me to do better. Like, okay, so what is this? Okay, so they say I need to do this better. I'll tweak this, do this better, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But try not to take too many outside opinions, because it can really stray away your authenticity, and it can really like discourage you from doing a lot of things. So that's one piece of advice I will give, is to really stay true to your authentic self and really express what you see that others cannot see. Express that. Okay? Don't be scared to express that. Express it, because you don't know that idea that you just thought about, or you know what I'm saying, or that vision that you seen, how it could change your life. It can change things around you. It could help somebody. You know what I'm saying? So just stay true to your authenticity, and don't let anyone come in and discourage you from doing the things that you truly want to do, that you truly want to express and manifest into, this physical. But and another piece of advice I would give is truly, truly doing the inner work. Doing the inner work, doing the shadow work. Shadow work is very important. Inner work is important. You have to go inside of yourself. That's the only way you're going to know yourself, what you like, what you don't like, all of those things. Like, you really have to go inside. We got to stop really looking for things outside of us. My friend, we talk about this a lot. We really have to stop looking for things outside of us, because it is like so dependent on anything outside of us would never help us. And we also have to realize that nothing nobody is coming to save us. You know what I'm saying? Nothing outside of us is coming to save us. You got to do the work, and that's another thing. It has people out here that are helping hands to others and things like that. But people have to see it in you. They have to see it in you that you believe in yourself. For another person, in order for another person to even believe in your vision, or are in you. Like, you have to believe in yourself. They have to see that you're confident and you believe in yourself. That's why, like, no matter whatever I want to do, like, I do it, because other people can't live our life for us. Like, they could judge, they could say whatever, but they can't live our life for us. Like, you're not waking up every day living my life, but like, you want to tell me how to live my life, but you're not waking up and living my life every day. You have your own life to live. We all have our individuality. We all have things that are different about all of us, and things that we came here to do. And we should just not let people cause road blockages in order to get to that, in order to be ourselves, and block our authenticity. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we never thrive through this physical life being ourselves, like being ourselves in spirit, because we're not the physical, we are spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't let anyone block your spirit at all. And just love yourself. Just love yourself. Like, seriously, because, people, I've come to learn also that people they only can, like, see you at where they're at in life. Like, they only can see you at how they're feeling about themselves, or how whatever frequency they are on. They only can, like, see you at that. And an important thing to know about people is you have to know what frequency they are operating on. It actually has a frequency chart that shows all the different emotions and how to, like, really decipher that. But we have to, like, understand the frequency of the individuals that we're dealing with. And when we understand that frequency, it doesn't allow us to let that person mess with our frequency. Because I've noticed, like, a long time, I would let people mess with my frequency. I would let people just get to me. And it's not worth it. Like, it's not worth it at all. But I love the fact that the chosen ones are on the forefront. Like, we are on the forefront. Like, people are really, they're starting to really see now, you know what I'm saying? And, like, they are coming to us for, like, guidance, and they are coming to us for help. And I love to see it, because, like I said, like, I remember when we were, like, we didn't have a voice. And it was a lot of times where people just didn't believe us, and we were called, and we were just called weird, and all of these things. Like, we were just different, because, like, we just knew, there are a lot of us that are conscious to a lot of things that are going on. I see so many things play out throughout the day. I try to stay present through every little thing throughout the day, because everything is spiritual. Everything. A lot of people don't think that everything is spiritual, but everything is spiritual. God is spiritual, so, like, everything is spiritual. And being present will really show you that a lot of everything that you encounter throughout your day, it was meant to happen. And being present will just make you have a whole different perspective of things, and it'll give you that sense of flow state of just being in the moment. And when you have time to, like, reflect on a lot of things, you start to understand it more. You start to be like, okay, this happened for a reason, and this was the reason of it. And okay, this is how I could have done it better. Always, to my audience and to everyone, to all my soul people, I just want to come my best and really be my authentic present self, and really speak through spirit. Whenever I record and everything, I just want to come as my true self. So I just appreciate everyone that has been patient and And to everyone that's just been supporting, I really appreciate y'all. And that time taught me a lot. And, I am going to be posting videos, if not every week, every 2 weeks for sure. I'm looking to post on every Friday. And yeah, I just love y'all so much and just thank y'all. And that time taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about myself, and it made me really it made me really do a lot of shadow work also, because it was a lot of shadow work that needed to be done and things. And then it was just like a lot of noise, when you have a lot of noise, and I needed to like shut that noise out and really go in and figure out like what is it that I want? What is it that I want to present? What is it that I want to bring to the ones that's watching this, and the ones that want to resonate to everything that I'm saying, and the ones that I can help, because I believe in helping one person at a time. If all I can do is just help one person at a time, I help someone. You know what I'm saying? So I just always want to come as my true, authentic self and speak on the things that I love to do. And I'm just so happy that I was able to. I'm actually, well, y'all can see I'm doing solo today. I was actually able to do a solo today, and I'm so proud of myself, because I am a person that like I used to be in my head a lot. So I would like really kind of shy away from doing solos and things like that. And I will always think like, people don't always want to hear what I have to say. They want to hear what other people have to say too. But, my voice matters. It does have people that want to hear what I have to say, people that care and people that resonate. So I'm gonna bring myself to the forefront and, be and just be. It's just about being, y'all. It's just about being, y'all. It's just about being in that flow state and just really appreciating the good and the bad, because we kind of like never appreciate the good, even though we learned our lesson from it and it taught us something, and it brought out a positive impact in the future or whatever. We never really appreciate it. So I'm just taking everything in, and I'm just, creating my better self. You know what I'm saying? And with creating your better self, it requires action. It requires being. It requires knowing, believing, but knowing. It requires knowing, because we could believe but not know, so it requires knowing who you are, and you guys, we are powerful beings, okay? Powerful. But you just have to go in and really seek it. You have to really go in, unless you go in, you're not going to really know a lot of things about yourself. And you're going to always like rely on things outside of you. But the truth is, nothing outside of us is going to come and save us. Nothing outside of us can really help with the inner. Like, we have to go in for that, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that are going on today is because people are not going in. People are not doing the shadow work. They're not doing the work. People are simply not doing the work. And it's causing us to, because we're so hurt inside, we're hurting other people. You know what I'm saying? Constantly hurting them, constantly hurting ourselves, And I'm more of a person like where I'll self-deprecate before I really hurt another person. But that's not good also. Self-deprecating, self-sabotaging. No, like we can't do that. We really have to go in and do the work. And trust me, facing that shadow self, facing that dark part about you, especially women, that divine feminine, and going in is like, it's really shocking. It's really shocking. and just like waking up in general, because I know a lot of people try to be funny about that woke stuff, but it's not funny. Like, it's not funny. Being conscious, because either you're awake or you're asleep. Being conscious, and like really becoming conscious, it will really like, I know a person that said that they brought like anger. It brought anger out of them, and with me it brought sadness. Like, I was so sad because it was like, wow, all of these things, like, it's just been right in my face the whole time. A lot of things is like literally right in our faces, you know what I'm saying? And they just make it so, they just hide things. Like, they really go out of their way to hide so many things. And we just like really, that's why being present is so important. Like, that's why I always preach about being present, because being present, you will start to notice a lot of things, even things about yourself. And you guys, like, there is a lot going on in this month. There is a lot going on, but it's because we're in the ninth month. We're in that 9 energy, and 9 is completion. So a lot of things that were brought to the forefront is now in that completion stage. So for the ones that have been going to work on themselves, things like that, they keep noticing these cycles. It's time to put that in completion. That's why we had this lunar solar eclipse in Pisces, and I'm a Pisces, so I was really affected during this time. I was called to release a lot of things, and I was called to do the shadow work, like shadow work that I felt like I already done. But I don't think that I fully did it or something, because like I was forced to face this shadow work again, and I really feel the releasing of it all. Last night I did, some releasing rituals and things like that, and I feel so much better. I hope that everyone did. I hope everyone released a lot of things and are also now doing that, the manifestation. Now y'all manifesting the things that y'all want by releasing, because in order to get more, we have to release. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a lot of people right now and that are like really cleaning their space, really cleaning their area, their energy, and everything, because greatness is to come. It's coming. This is like the first time in history that we ever been into, like, we're literally in 2 different timelines, 2 different realities, 2 different worlds. Like I said, that's the people that's still in that heaven. There's people that's still in that hell, and there's people that's vibrating in that heaven, like they're in heaven on earth. Okay. And there's just people like just going through it right now, and there's people that are happy, like so happy right now. And I just want to tell everyone that, being happy is okay. Like, it's okay to be happy, you guys. I don't know, like, well, I noticed growing up, okay, that like anytime I would ever really get happy about something, I will always come behind it with that negative thought of, how long is this gonna last, or how long I'm gonna be happy for, or always thinking about what negative can happen, or what bad is to come. And I just feel like that comes from the programming and things like that, because like we are taught to seek validation and show appreciation to everything outside of ourselves, not realizing that we are the ones that really do the work. And I feel like we don't really show ourselves enough appreciation. And me and my friend spoke about this, and he really like had to make me realize this. And he really opened up something in me, to like really learn how to like really appreciate myself and really show myself gratitude and love, because we are doing the work. Like, we are doing the work, you know what I'm saying? And we always like just going to things outside of us, and you know what I'm saying, showing appreciation and just really just like dwelling into things that does not really serve us. You know what I'm saying? And it's just love yourself, show yourself appreciation, always give yourself a pat on the back, and learn to like really congratulate yourself and really like talk to yourself and really tell yourself that you're proud of yourself. Like, really be proud of yourself, because you are the ones that we are the ones that's making the initiative to change our reality. You know what I'm saying? For the better, so always appreciate yourself. And I actually have something that I wrote in I journal, but I put a lot of stuff in also in my laptop. And I wrote this down, and it says, today, take some time to appreciate how much progress you made in your life. Think about the time in the past where you couldn't even imagine being where you are now. It's not always about how much you're doing each day. It can feel more fulfilling to reflect on what you've overcame. A word. Because just looking back, it makes me so emotional. Just looking back on everything that I've overcame and where I am at now, it really makes me appreciate myself. It really makes me appreciate myself and really, really, really show gratitude to myself. And I hope that you also do the same, because you are doing the work. You are doing the work. Just by you watching this video is you doing the work. Just by you waking up and believing in yourself and taking an action into something that was just a thought at the time is just love yourself. Like, show yourself gratitude, We are all dope in our own way. And everyone expresses their creativity in many different ways, whether it's music, whether it's art, fashion, helping others, healing, just different things that a lot of people are doing throughout the day, that is they're putting their love, creativity, and their time into it, and is creating things that can benefit others and help others. And I love that. And we have to really show ourselves love. We really have to be proud of ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And really take the time to go inside of yourself and really thank yourself, And also, another thing I would say is, if you're struggling, okay, so you have your higher self and your lower self. And if you feel like that you keep struggling with your lower self, like it's just a back and forth thing, it's great to go in, do the shadow work, and also when releasing, let your lower self know, like, you are okay. Like, we're gonna be okay. But we have to let go of this part of ourselves, this ego, this lower self. We have to let go of this in order to seek the better things in life. Like, you're safe now, you are safe. I'm here. I've always been here. Let me guide you. Let me guide you in the right direction. We have to talk to ourselves, like our higher self, our lower self, our child, like that, our inner child. We have to like confront that. And because I noticed until I really went in and gave my younger self, my childhood self, that warmth and that love and that validation and that appreciation, I wasn't able to move forward with a lot of things in life. So really do the work, you guys. Really do the work. A lot of people are not doing the work. A lot of people just are waking up and want things to go their way, and it's just not how it works, Everything is a thought. and then we have to take action to manifest it into the physical and things like that. So like we have to, faith without works is dead. So we have to do it. Like we have to do the work, and it's not easy. Um it's not easy. Like I can sit here and tell you all day, do the work, do the work. And it's not easy at all, like I'll be truthful about it all. Like I wouldn't even tell a story. Nah. I wouldn't even tell a story. Anyways, has anybody ever gotten in trouble for like saying lying or whatever, and like your grandma would smack you and be like, don't call nobody no liar, say their story. But yeah, I'm not even gonna story. It's not easy at all. Doing the work, because you really have to face a lot of things about yourself that usually you will run from, you know what I'm saying, and that you didn't want to deal with. But you have to come forth and deal with those things. You have to take accountability for a lot of things and realize in a lot of situations throughout your life, it was your choice. You know what I'm saying? And just really realizing your power and who you are, because we are gods. Like a lot of people walk around all day, every day, really giving their power to others, when the power, you know what I'm saying? It's you are power. You are love. You are eternal. Show yourself grace. Okay? Be in gratitude. And really not giving up on yourself. Like don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up, because tomorrow could be the day or the next day. Just don't give up on yourself. Keep going. Like if it's something that you're wanting to do right now, if it's a project that you got and you're wanting to get it up off the ground, don't go to others seeking validation. Create everything behind the scenes, and then when it's time to take that action and manifest it into the physical, that's when you allow people to see your work. But definitely do the work behind the scenes. Okay, if there's anything like you're wanting to do right now, definitely do the works behind the scenes, and don't really bring too many outside opinions into everything. Like we have to really stop telling everybody our business. Like I had spoke about this on one of my TikTok videos and everything, and make sure y'all go follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna post everything at the end of this video. But I had spoke about that on one of my TikTok videos about going, like telling people everything. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when we are telling people things, we are not even knowing how that can cause blockages, because like everything that we speak, everything that we think is being put out. It's a frequency being put out into the universe. And the universe, that's how we connect with the universe, through frequency. The universe feels that frequency. You know what I'm saying? That's how we manifest things. So you could like really put people into something and not really know the consequences of doing that. So I think it's like really just best. And from things that I've learned, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not here to force anybody to do anything, but just if you are having that problem, like just from lessons that I've learned, is to just really keep a lot of things to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And those people that you can trust, you can tell those people and stuff like that, like if you want. But I feel like a lot of things only your vision, only you can plant the seed. You know what I'm saying? For your vision, only you can plant that seed. So plant that seed by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like really, really, really do the work. Do the work, take action, take initiative, believe in yourself. That's one thing. If you don't believe that you can do it, you won't. You have to believe in yourself and know that you can do it. And blockages are going to come, roadblocks, things are going to pop up that's going to try to, steer you away from your purpose. Do not let it. Keep going, keep pushing. I don't care how many times you fall, you got to get back up. You got to get back up every time. You got to get back up, and don't take everything, you know what I'm saying, hard. Like, just don't take everything hard, because these things are sent to strengthen us and to really it's sent to strengthen us and to strengthen our frequency. You know what I'm saying? So and I say, you know what I'm saying, a lot. I really got to stop that. I'm a Louisiana girl. I say, you know what I'm saying, way too much. I'm working on it, okay? But yes, like, I appreciate this talk with y'all. I really appreciate y'all so much. And I'm gonna do like more little solo videos like this, just to like really be I'm sorry, you guys, hold on. But I'm gonna start like really doing more solo videos like this, you guys, like to really like interact with everyone and really show y'all. I really want to just show people like who I really am, like I just want to show people who I am. I don't really want to tell people who I am, because you could tell anybody anything. I want to show up. And I always say, be the change that you want to see. That was my stomach. Be the change that you want to see. And yeah, like, the new world is here. Which side are you on? And also, okay, you guys, so I'm going to take this time to do a little segment on my brand, okay? So today I'm going to be talking about my brand, and my brand is called, well, I actually have, it's Melanin Tingz Shop. Like, I have a shop that is connected with my podcast and everything that I'm doing, but I have a brand that's called Yin Yang Collection, and it's just about the yin and the yang. It kind of represents my life journey and the things that I'm going through in my sign. And yeah, it just represents a lot, and it represents, my 11 energy, because I have in my life, I have to learn to find balance between the yin and the yang, that feminine and our masculine. Because I am a master number 11, so I am double the energy, double the masculine energy, but I still have that feminine. And I'm just like learning to really love and embrace who I am and finding that balance. So this brand is like really based off of like my true identity and who I am and my journey in this divine timing through the physical. So yin yang is everything that represents me, that represents the chosen ones, that represents the masters, that represents us, divine feminine, divine masculine, and finding that balance. So yeah, and we have like different pieces. I got a lot of like zodiac pieces and stuff like that. I have the 1111 necklaces. I have some crystal mushroom necklaces tied in with the gold. And the 1111 necklaces are gold plated. You can see it on my neck. But the website is www.melanintingz with a Z shop.com. And I'm also located on TikTok shop. And I'm going to be posting my TikTok at information and all of my information at the end of this video. But I would really love if y'all go check out the website. Let me know how y'all like it, and drop some feedback and comments at the bottom, and give me like tips on more things to talk about, or questions, or things that y'all want to speak about, things that maybe like you're going through that you want to talk about even if it's anonymously, you know what I'm saying? You can shoot me a message and stuff like that. But just give me some feedback and make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next episode. The next episode, I should be having a guest, but if not, I'll post another solo video because I really like these solo videos. I think it's really great. And I really think it's the start of something really, really great. And I love the fact that I'm putting myself out here and I'm putting myself out there now to really like implement all of the work that I have done to help others because I really do the work like, day in, day out. So I really appreciate y'all for watching. And that is a wrap for today, you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe. Also, drop some comments below in the chat. Any feedback, questions, or anything that y'all want to talk about. And I appreciate y'all so, so, so much. And also, drop a brown heart if you love this content, if you love this podcast episode. And I see y'all on the next episode. I can't wait.